FIMIC is a family-owned company, founded in 1963 and based in northeast Italy, Padua province, just next to Venice. We are focusing on the design and manufacturing of automatic and continuous melt filters and guillotines for the plastic recycling industry. Our core business, however, especially in the last 20 years of activity, are automatic melt filters. We provide different types of automatic melt filters targeting contaminated plastics. This means especially post-industrial and post-consumer plastics. Specifically, the post-consumer market is becoming more and more important, as this is the only way to target a real circular economy for plastics, and that's where FIMIC's technology can help more. Until now, we have installed more than 300 units of FIMIC automatic melt filters worldwide. And of course, the number of installations keeps growing and growing, despite the COVID-19 restrictions, as we have activated immediately since March 2020 to perform remote startups with the collaboration of our valued customers. As our company is specialized specifically in 2 product lines only, we manufacture everything possible in-house. 98% of FIMIC's machinery is manufactured in FIMIC premises, and this guarantees excellent quality control, extremely fast response, and extremely fast availability of spares. And within the end of 2020, we are very proud of it, our new production and office buildings will be completed. In this way, we will have more production capacity, and we will be able to shorten our machines' delivery times. FIMIC's most popular machine is the continuous scraping, self-cleaning melt filter called RES. RES automatic filter is a patented technology designed for recycling plastic waste material with contamination. But what does contamination mean? It means, in our opinion, that if the waste material exceeds a contamination level of 0.5 to 0.8%, so starting from this level, it is feasible and suitable to use FIMIC's technology for the recycling process. What is an automatic melt filter? Instead of changing the screen manually, the RES melt filter is based on a self-cleaning system, which is made of a scraper equipped with 2 blades that continuously collects the contamination, which is stopped on the screen and lets the melt, of course, past the screen. The contamination is collected by the scraper, and it is discharged from time to time, depending on the percentage of contamination. So instead of changing the screen, for example, every 3 to 15 minutes, the screen on our automatic technology needs to be replaced on average once a week. It is an automatic technology and therefore needs no operator to operate it continuously. Our RES technology allows the use of 2 types of screens: punch screens or laser screens. Punch screens are used for coarse filtration needs from 400 micron to 2000 micron, while laser screens instead are used for fine filtration needs from 300 micron down to 80 micron. In the last decade, fine filtration has become predominant as it makes it possible to achieve high-quality pellets that can be used for sensitive applications like blown films or blow molding, for example. We have 5 different sizes of the RES melt filter model, from 300 kilos an hour up to 3 tons an hour. And very important, all of these sizes are only using 1 screen and 2 blades. This is one of the main characteristics of the RES melt filters. A very wide filtration surface, able to let you work at low pressure and, if possible, at low temperature, which is extremely positive for many polymer streams. FIMIC installed so far over 320 units of RES automatic melt filter worldwide. That's where our extensive experience comes from. Real facts, not just theories. Each of these units is, of course, dedicated to recycle different materials. Each material type has different characteristics and presents different challenges in recycling, such as LDPE packaging films, for example, with typical contaminations of paper, stickers, tapes, or labels. Paper contamination is a big challenge when recycling this material stream with conventional filtration technologies. The FIMIC automatic self-cleaning system collects the paper contamination easily and lets the melt keep flowing through. Instead of changing the screen once every X minutes, which increases dramatically the operational costs and the need for labor, the FIMIC melt filter lets the recycling line run continuously with this material type, with excellent quality results and without any intervention from the operators for many days long. HDPE regrinds are another example, is also one of the most common materials found in plastic recycling. The challenge with this material is normally that the low MFI of the HDPE regrinds would create high pressure and lead to frictions, degradations because of high temperatures. Thanks to the large filtration surface of the FIMIC melt filter has, the operational pressure and temperature can be very well controlled and produce high output. We have customers who are reprocessing HDPE regrinds with low MFI, but up to 3 tons an hour output on just one RAS 700 melt filter, meaning on only one screen. HDPE regrinds, especially from post-consumer bottles, for example, often present issues due to aluminum foil contaminations, which in high percentages clogs screens very easily. And FIMIC has developed special blades on the scraper to take care of the aluminum contamination is efficiently removed from the screen surface. Agricultural film, for example, greenhouse or mulch films, is also a very challenging material for plastic recycling. Even after washing line, the scent, dust and organic contamination still stays on the film. FIMIC installed several units at customers who are specifically reprocessing this material type, with excellent results and long lifetime of the parts. As the screen doesn't need to be changed frequently, the recyclers could significantly save on operational costs and labor costs. In addition to all that, FIMIC filter was also installed to efficiently filter impurities from electronic-related waste plastics, what is called WEEE. One of our customers in Sweden, for example, who used to use slide plate manual type filters for their PS and ABS electronic waste. They had to change the screen once every 15 minutes with 2 operators constantly standing there. After installing the FIMIC RAS filter, they changed their first screen after 3 months operation, and only 1 operator can work with 2 units of the machine. All types of polypropylene, styrenics such as EPS, XPS, TPU, even PVC can be well treated by FIMIC's automatic melt filters. Being the RAS melt filter a very flexible technology, it can cover approximately 95% of all customers' needs. However, for some peculiar cases and needs, in addition to the RAS filter, FIMIC developed other types of melt filters too. ERA technology, for example, is an evolution of RAS, targeting mainly, but not only, very contaminated waste streams. We speak of contamination starting from 8 to 10%, or materials heavily contaminated with metals. In a few words, the ERA melt filter is made of 2 filtrations in one step in the same machine, and it's equipped with 2 screens, 2 scrapers, where 2 subsequent filtrations are performed. The first step filter would be a coarse filtration. Punch screen can be used here, and its main target is to filter out the most aggressive contaminations. The second stage instead is the fine filtration, where laser screens are used. As laser screens are much more expensive than punch screens, the principle behind it is to protect an expensive part, the laser screen, with a much cheaper part, the punch screen, in the same machine. This solution also avoids to install 2 separate melt filters, which means more investment, more labor, more maintenance. The GEM melt filter is the latest addition to the FIMIC's product family, which targets high throughput needs, starting from 2.5 tons up to 6 or 8 tons an hour. The word GEM comes from Gemini, meaning twins, as the filter is equipped with 2 identical screens, having diameter either 600 or 700 millimeters, built in only one machine. The maximum filtration surface on the biggest machine size can go up to 7,592 square centimeters in 2 screens only. Last but not least, the 10 series This is the filter which is designed for some materials only and with low contamination levels, maximum 2%. This is what we recommend. The screen used on 10 series is not a laser screen, but a continuous mesh screen belt. Please come talk to FIMIC to see which filter model is suitable for your recycling business. FIMIC has installed over 320 sets of automatic melt filters around the world, from Europe to North and South America, Africa, Asia, Oceania. Our experience is seriously extensive and we always have answers to give. You can really entrust FIMIC to be your filtration specialist for any application. The FIMIC filter is flexible to be installed on your existing extruder or a new one. You can work with single screw or twin screw extruders, one stage or cascade type machine. We customize each filter to fit customers' requirements. Customer satisfaction is what FIMIC is based on. Satisfaction on our team. We speak your language and we live near you. The FIMIC's direct sales team lives on 4 different continents. Satisfaction on customer service and support. We guarantee within 24-hour answers to any request for technical support. And this is something we largely improved thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic with the use of augmented reality and remote connections for online support. Satisfaction on our products, which are simple to use, able to make every customer improve quality, reduce operational costs, reducing risks, and increase margins, even when using material streams with more difficult contaminations. FIMIC filter is flexible for different types of the waste stream, easy to operate, laser screens for fine filtration, punch screen for coarse filtration, large filtration surface to keep the operational pressure as low as possible, the lowest spare parts and consumable cost in the market, and simple to be installed on any extruders. FIMIC is also very active in supporting information and education about plastic recycling and its advantages to protect instead of polluting our environment. FIMIC is actually one of the founders of the RUR educational project currently running on Facebook, which targets the European population to improve consciousness and awareness of everybody towards plastics and plastic recycling. We look forward to grow the plastic recycling business and quality together with you.